Hey, welcome to the video. Today we're talking about how you can actually get work done and move the needle in your business. Stop procrastinating, finally be focused, and actually get work done consistently. If you don't know who I am, my name is Jack Bly. I built my coaching business to 107K a month. I'm sharing what I've learned along the way. So let's hop in. There's three ingredients to this potent cocktail for focus. The first one is one thing a day in 6 working days. All right, one thing a day in 6 working days. What does this mean? So for me, how I think of how my brain operates and how I progress is my brain's in 2 modes. All right, there's a thinking mode, there's an actual action mode, a doing mode, a working mode. They're 2 separate things, they're 2 different things. I can't sit down in the morning and think and brainstorm and plan my day and then also go ahead and switch into work. It doesn't really work well for me. What I found to work well is this. So what I do, one day of the week, usually it's Saturday or Sunday, depending on the week, I think. I literally spend this day thinking. It doesn't really take all day. It takes maybe an hour, maybe 2 hours. I'm just thinking of what are the actual actions I want to take that are going to move the needle. All right, I literally plan out my whole week this one day. So this thinking day right here, this gives me the plan for these 6 working days. All right, I do not mix this. I'm thinking one day, and the other 6 days I'm pure action. I don't have to think. I don't have to brainstorm. And this saves me so much cognitive energy. It does. All right, it sounds small, but this is big. If I had to wake up every morning and then figure out what to do, I would be so not productive. I would be so lazy. I would not get stuff done because I don't know. My brain does not work like that. Yours probably doesn't either. All right, it's easier for us to take off a to-do list if we know exactly what to do. For most people. All right. And we're also going to go over what should we put on this list of how to actually figure out what is the high leverage stuff. But this is number 1. One thing a day in 6 working days. All right. This way you have your plan for literally every single day of the week. You know exactly what to do. You don't have to worry about it throughout the week. Now that's 1. Number 2. Number 2 is minimal daily tasks. All right, so this is probably the opposite of what you think. This is a video about getting work done and making progress, being consistent, being productive, right? I'm actually going to tell you to do less. Or do less. What I found is I used to when I first started, businesses and stuff. I would try and have 10, 15, 20 things on my to-do list every day. I would think, okay, let me level up. Let me try and get more things done. Let me do more things on my to-do list. The thing is that's not true. It's not how it works. All right. Think of it your energy and your attention is finite. It's a resource, right? You don't you can't create more energy. You can't create more attention, more focus. You can't. It's finite. So think of it like this. You have 100 units of energy, right? And now if you have 15 tasks throughout the day, you have to split this up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 things. And so you're splitting this energy massively. And so the big task that actually matters the most, that's only 1 of the 15, you're only giving, 7, 8% of your energy. And so that's awful. That's awful. What I do is I really only have 1 to 3 major tasks every day. These are the 1 to 3 things that I know move the needle the most. All right, so that means my energy is only split up. Maybe nothing, maybe all my energy is into 1 thing, maybe it's into 2 or 3 things. All right, so my output is massively higher because of this. So do less, literally do less. We're trying to chop off and trim all the fat here. And how do you figure this out? So, how you should figure out where's the high leverage. You have to reverse engineer it from the goal. So the first thing you must figure out is what is the end goal. If you're watching this, you're probably someone who's trying to build your coaching business, your consulting business, trying to grow some business. All right, this is your number 1 goal right now. You must reverse engineer. All right, so let's say you want to hit 100K a month. If this is the goal, you must reverse engineer based off of this. All right, the goal comes first, and then you can reverse engineer. If you have no aim, you have no target, or if you're shooting a missile in the world and you have no target, what's going to happen? The missile's going to go all over the place. There's nowhere for it to aim. So you need this. You need the target. And you reverse engineer based off of this. All right. And now, if we're talking specifically about business, the way I operate is based on the theory of constraints. So this is what is the 1 thing that's actually holding my business back from doubling right now? Or figuring out what is the biggest constraint in the business that's actually stopping you from growing? Is it, do I need to book more calls? Is it, I'm booking a whole lot of calls, but no one's showing up, or I'm not closing anyone? Or is it like, I need to get my clients better results? Like, what is the constraint right now? All right, is the business not scalable? Figure out what's actually stopping you from doubling your business tomorrow. Like, what is it? Then once you find out the constraint, this is where you place all your focus. All right, this is where those 1 to 3 tasks, that's what you put them on, is this one constraint. All right, right here. You connect these. And that's the lead. That's where all of your focus goes. All of it. Like literally everything. And then everything else is just like doing the minimum to keep on doing what you're doing, the results that you're getting. All right, so if the constraint is lead gen, that's your pure and utter focus. It's your only thing that you're looking at as lead gen. 6 days a week, all day is lead gen. That's it. This is how you actually progress. This is how you actually move forward towards this goal. Is you focus on the constraint and you put all your units of energy on this. All right, do not split this up into 15 different tasks and do all these things that don't really matter. They don't. Like, do not try and scale up in your sales if lead gen is the bottleneck. If you're booking like 5 calls a month, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Like, what are you gonna do? You're gonna close maybe 1 more client a month, but you're still capped. You're not gonna double your business. You need to focus on the constraint, okay? So that's what we do here, all right? So first, goal, we figure out the goal, then we reverse engineer, okay, what are the constraints stopping you from hitting this goal? Once you figure that out, all right, put all of your units of energy, the 100 units of energy that you have every day, into the 1 to 3 things to actually fix this constraint. That's how you minimize your daily tasks. Literally eliminate everything else, all right? Don't focus on any new projects, don't do anything else, like don't do it. Doesn't matter, that's number 2. Then number 3. Number 3 is like, I'll put, try not to be distracted. Okay, so for me, I like inversion thinking. I think it was Charlie Munger who came up with this, but he's talking about this a lot, inversion thinking. So this is where instead of thinking like, how do I accomplish this goal? You think of how do I not accomplish this? And so with focus, if you're trying to be more productive, be more focused and get more done, simply think, try not to be distracted. Try not to be distracted. So this is much simpler to think about. And so when I think about this, I think about things like number 1, if I'm working on something on my laptop, I want one tab open. Or I can't have, if I'm working on a project for my program, I don't want to have my Calendly open, so I have all of these calls I have for the day open. And my attention is going to be split, my focus is going to be split. It's a distraction. Big one, probably the biggest one here, is phone away. Your phone must be away if you're trying to work. You literally cannot be productive if your phone is within like 2 feet of you. You can't. It's physically, it's proven, they've done studies on this, like it's scientific fact, you cannot be productive. Phone away. All right, that's a must, that's probably the biggest one. And then the other one is no interruptions. If you're in an environment where you have constant interruptions or sound, or I don't know, your neighbors are partying all the time, it's hard to be focused because there's constant interruptions. You can also, you can figure out how to overcome this, like get some noise canceling headphones, put them on. So there's ways that you can overcome it, but figure out like, what are all these interruptions in your day? What are the distractions? You're just eliminating distractions. That's all you're doing. By eliminating distractions, all of a sudden you're left with focus. That's all it is. That's all it is. When you eliminate distractions, you're just left with focus by default. Your default is focus because there's no distractions. All right, and what I found valuable to me, you don't have to do this, but this works a lot for me, is waking up early. All right. The reason for this is there's like no one else awake. There's nothing else going on. All right. I'm the only one awake in my house, and like my team isn't really up yet. They haven't clocked in yet. There's nothing going on. I have no calls on my calendar in the morning. So I wake up early. There's nothing. There's no distractions. There's nothing to be done besides work. All right, so that's why I love this. And there's literally no distractions. All right, but that's the big 3. This is the 3 ingredients. If you do this, you will have a potent cocktail for focus. So number 1, one thing a day in 6 working days. So this is where you plan out your whole week so you have nothing to do but action. Nothing. There's just action. There's no thinking. There's no critical brainstorming. You already know what to do. Number 2, minimal daily tasks. So this is where we talk about reverse engineering the goal and the constraints, and then putting all your units of energy on 1 to 3 things every day. That's it. Nothing more. Eliminate all the fat. Then number 3, just try not to be distracted. All right. So that's just eliminating distraction. By default, you become focused. All right, I hope this helps. This is truly what has helped me so much. Be focused and be productive. Move the needle every single day, and that's what really matters. If you just get 1% better every day, like the goals that we have here, This stuff, it's an inevitability. I truly believe that. Like, wouldn't it be unreasonable if you just simply get 1% better every day, you focus on the constraints, you move forward with all your units of energy on the stuff that matters? Wouldn't it be unreasonable for you to fail over long-term time horizon, over 3, 5, 10 years? It's unreasonable for you not to hit the goals. It's simply unreasonable. And that's the games I like to play. All right, so that is the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you are a coach and you want to scale your coaching business, add 10 to 20 to even 30K a month, click the link below. We can chat and do a free demo. If not, no worries at all. You are amazing. Like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.